Hi, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. I'm happy to have you all here. I'm happy to see you and that some of you kept time. So let me see who we have here already. We have Valprol from Kinshasa. I saw you. You joined us way before the starting time. So welcome. And then I have Felicity Solomon, sorry, leading women of TV Africa. Hi. Who else do I have here? Let me see. We're only three of us. So if you just joining us, if you've just joined us, please feel free to introduce yourself in the chat section. Let us know where you're joining us from. Greet us. Let us get acquainted with each other. So you can introduce yourself. Tabitsile. Hi. I wish I could all see your faces now that you're only seeing my face, right? So thank you so much for being here. Thank you for taking time to attend the sessions. This is the third session that you're going to have. Previously, I know you've looked at building your brand and selling online. You've looked at creating your digital marketing plan, right? So today we are going to look at using marketing tools and social media to grow your business online. All right. So that's what you're going to look at today. I hope you have your notebooks ready, you have your pens ready. If you're using your phone, you can take your screenshots, go to Facebook, go to Instagram, Twitter, post about the sessions, tag us, tag Leading Women of Africa, right? We're really, really happy to, like I said, have you all here. So yeah, just like what is happening in the chat section. So if you're joining us, feel free to introduce yourself. Let us know where you're joining us from. It's 3 minutes, it's 4 minutes into the session. So basically just 1 minute of introduction. Leading Women of Africa. Who's behind that name? Who's the one typing behind Leading Women of Africa? I'd like to know your name. Okay. So maybe just for also a brief introduction, my name is Beryl Okwach. I'm your trainer for this session. I'll be taking you through the topic on your screen right now. And then I have my colleague here with me, Lauren Mefan. She's the one with the spanner icon next to her name in the chat section. So she'll be moderating this session, ensuring that responding to your questions, if there are any inquiries that you have, responding to them. And I'll be coming back once in a while to look at the comments in the chat section and picking one or two to respond to those. Okay. So as we move along, I like my sessions to be very interactive. So as we move along, if you have any inquiry, if you'd like me to go back to a previous slide, if you have any question, feel free to drop them in the chat section as we move along, right? So Lauren, thank you for that. I can see you already acquainting yourself with the audience. That's very good. Thank you so much. I want us to start the session. So if you're ready for us to start, please drop me that emoji, if it's a favorite emoji or a yes, just to prompt me on, or basically let me know that we're on the same page. Sorry. Just to let me know that we're on the same page and we're ready for us to start. So if you're ready for us to start the session, please drop an emoji, drop me a yes, so that I know we are ready to commence our session. I want us all to be on the same page. It's Cindy. Hi, I love that name, Cindy. That's very nice. Okay. Tabisile says she's ready to start this session. Who else? Who else is ready? Lizzie is also ready. Lizzie Olabemiro. I hope I pronounced your name well. Who else? The only two people who are ready out of everyone who's here. It's only two who are ready for us to start. Tabisile and Lizzie. Who else? Who else? Who else? You can drop me an emoji if it's a smiley, if it's a thumbs up, and a love like Felicity, just to let me know that you're ready to start the session. Okay. So two more before I begin. I need two more prompts. Two more prompts. Teeny, are you ready for us to start? Let me see who's here. Teeny, are you ready for us to start? Cindy is ready for us to start. All right. So we'll begin the session. Like I said, we're going to look at how you can use and basically leverage on marketing tools and also social media to grow your business online. So in this session, there are three agendas that we're going to cover, and I'm hoping by the time we close the session, we'll all have an understanding of what these key three, of what these three key things are. All right. So you're going to look at how you can set up your business on Google Business Profile. How can you optimize it? If you know what the Google Business Profile is, right? Because you first have to have an understanding of what it's about before you decide to set up a profile. And then how do you optimize your profile? And then we're also going to look at how you can plan for your digital marketing strategy. What do you need to have in place? What do you need to consider? And I know in the last section you looked at the different channels of digital marketing, the different components. So we're going to look at how you can actually set a decision on either and what you need to consider, right? So, and the other thing we're going to cover is leveraging on social media channels and email marketing. So, leveraging on social media channels and email marketing, right? But before we begin the session, I know this has been said over and over again since we started the session. So we have this boot camp that we're running together with bootcamp. We partnered with Google for. It's the Google Hustle Academy. It's usually a 1 week long boot camp. Actually, we have one that's going on right now, right? But it ends tomorrow, so obviously it's a bit too late for you to join that. But to join the next cohort, please sign up on the link that Lauren will share in the chat section. She'll share with you a link to sign up for the Hustle Academy. So during the bootcamp, you learn a lot of things. You learn, how do you want to learn how to pitch your business? What do you need to have in place before you pitch your business? You're also going to look at the different funding options available. And then you're also going to look at digital marketing. What do you need to do? What apps can you do? What tools can you use to create your own content? All right. We're also going to look at how you can increase your revenue as a business. What do you need to consider? What strategies do you need to have in place? So it's a very, very intensive boot camp. I'm telling you, you do not want to miss that. So make sure you sign up for the Google Hustle Academy. The link will be posted in the chat section. Copy it and paste it on your browser. You can sign up after the session. Okay. So basically, right now, as you're running your business, what marketing tools do you currently use? What marketing tools do you currently use? Teeny, I can see your emoji. So, which marketing tools do you currently use? Remember, like I said, I like my sessions to be very, very interactive. I'm not a business person, you're the entrepreneurs in the room, okay? So I'm basically giving you information, but to learn on what's on the ground, it's for you to tell me. So I'm also here to learn from you. So currently, please drop your responses in the chat section. Which marketing tools do you currently use? Which marketing tools do you currently use? Is it Facebook, word of mouth? Which one? Which marketing tools do you currently use? Which marketing tools do you currently use? Oh no, we are so quiet. Come on, guys. We're so quiet. Why are we quiet? I've given you an example at least to like lead you. There is a yes. Tabisile says word of mouth. Awesome. Thank you, Tabisile, for your response. So please drop your responses. Please drop your responses. Thank you, Tabisile, for that. Any other person? Cindy says Facebook. Cindy says Facebook. Right. Okay. Any other response? Felicity, Lizzie. I'm calling out your names. Tini says Facebook as well. So Tini and Cindy both use Facebook, and Tabisile says word of mouth, right? Who else? Who else? Who else? Okay, one more response before we move. One more response. Remember, there's no wrong or right answer. So never be, don't hold back in terms of responding to questions that I pose out. Okay? There's no wrong or right answer. So any other person? I only have three responses, but we are not three. We are not only three here. There are people who are hiding, 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 hiding. Felicity. Felicity. Eka Anwana. Let me just call you Anwana. I can't pronounce your first name. So sensitization and outreaches. Anwana says she uses sensitization and outreaches. Valprol Twister uses Twister. Okay. Or you wanted to say Twitter or this Twister. All right. Okay. Thank you for those responses. We'll move on. So remember the three agendas that we're going to cover. The first one we talked about setting up and optimizing your Google business profile. So does any of you, do you have an idea what the Google business profile is? Do you know what the Google business profile is? Do you have an idea what it's about? Feel free to even say, very real, I don't know what the Google business profile is. Okay. I've never heard of it. You can always tell me no. Okay. And Wana says, including Facebook, WhatsApp platform, and Twitter. I think that's a previous response. And then she says, no, she doesn't know what the Google business profile is. Awesome. And I think that's why we're here to learn about these things. Okay. So I hope you have your pen ready and your notebook and you're taking screenshots. Tabisile says also, no, she doesn't know what the Google business profile is. Okay. So that's what we're going to look at today. Basically, before we decide to tell you, I can't tell you set up. It's important that you have your Google business profile, that you set it up. You need to first understand what the Google business profile is. So in the background, you can see an image, so that's what basically how it looks like. That's just an interface of it. So the Google business profile is a free tool that lets you manage how your business appears on Google search and maps. Okay. So assuming you go to your phone right now and you search for maybe Impact Her, or you search for leading women in Africa. I don't know if leading women in Africa have a Google business profile, or you search for a restaurant. Usually there are listings that come, of course, the ones that we choose. And then on the right side, there's usually this result that comes up where there's the map. You can see there's that map, and then it gives you the name of the business, the contact of the business. I don't know if you've seen that before when you're searching for services. I don't know if you've seen that before when you're searching for services. So let me know when you're making a search. Have you ever seen, can you see the image at the background? Have you ever seen something like that? Yes, LWA has a GMB profile. So that's what the GMB is about. That's what the GMB, the Google business profile is, right? When you make a search, even right now, if you go and search, Cynthia said LWA has a Google business profile, right? Tabisile, yes, I have. So that's what the Google business profile is. Okay, it's called a Google business profile. So what do you benefit when you have a Google business profile? Remember, it's a free tool. Okay, and you're going to look at how you can get started with it. So the first benefit is you get to attract customers with a great business profile, right? If your profile is well optimized, if you're sharing the correct content on your profile, if you're always consistent with your profile, you get more and more people clicking on your profile. All right. So assuming I go to my phone right now and search for pizza restaurants near me. All right. Then I get, of course, listings. There will be results of different restaurants that are where I am. And then on the right side, maybe there's a profile that was well optimized that has appeared. High chances I will click on that first, look at it before I start opening the different websites that came up on the results page. All right. So a great profile helps you to attract new customers. You give customers more ways to reach you. All right. So you give customers more ways to reach you, and customers are able to connect with your business. Customers are able to connect with your business. They're able to save that location that they can visit later on. Okay. They're able to, when they get to your profile and you have a website, you've included it on your profile, you're able to get website visits, and you can even get website sales because people will be redirected from your profile to the website. Okay. If you need bookings, you can communicate that you operate by bookings on your profile. You're able to get bookings from that. Okay. So there are some of the benefits that you get from having a Google business profile. And how do you get started? All right. So it's 5 ways when you're creating a Google business profile. So first of all, before we even look at these 5 steps, I'll have Lauren post the link to getting started with the Google business profile. So Lauren will post the link in the chat section. Make sure you copy it. So when you click on that link, it will get you to an interface where you're getting started with creating your own profile. And the best thing is your business doesn't need to be registered. Your business does not need to be registered to for you to create a profile, but you will need a business name. All right. And it's very well if you also have a location. So when you click on that link, you start by adding the name of your business. What's the name of your business? Is it Beryl's Organic Shop, Beryl's Restaurant? What is the name of your business? And then what is your business about? Give a brief description of what your business is about. So Beryl's Organic Shop sells shea butter, sales, I don't know, essential oils, things like that. So you communicate what your business is about, but it has to be short and sweet. You don't want to put a lot of words. People don't like reading a lot of things. Okay. And then choose a category that fits best to your business. So which category are you in? Are you in the hospitality industry? Are you in the mining industry? Are you in the printing industry? Are you in the manufacturing industry? So there's a drop down that usually comes up when you're choosing your category. If your category is not in the drop down, you can choose the category that's almost similar to what your industry is. So assuming there's no drop down for tourism, but there's a drop down for hospitality, they're almost related. So you can decide to choose hospitality. So you can choose a category. It's very important to choose a category. All right. But if yours is not in the drop down, choose one that's closely related to the one that you're in. Okay. And then add your location. Add your location. Where are you based? So it's very important and it's very recommended that when you're creating the Google business profile, you're in the location of your business. You're at your business premises, because you will have to remember this pin. Let me go back. This pin, the red, you can see that red thing that normally shows where the location is. So you need to input that. You need to input that pin, and it picks the coordinates, right? So you have to be in the exact location where your business is. All right. So make sure when you're creating your profile, you're in the place where your business is located. So add your location. Okay. And then if you don't have a location, you can include your home, your home address. You can include your home address. Remember, when you're creating your own profile, your profile still needs to be verified by Google. And when you're sending your details for verification, they will need the coordinates of that place. So that's why it's important to add your location. But if you're an online shop, you're a virtual shop, and you feel like maybe for privacy purposes, I don't want to add my home office, I can decide to choose no location, but I can communicate in the description that I am a virtual, I'm an online shop. I have no location, right? And then you add your contact details. How do you want people to reach you? Is it through your website? Do you want them to go to your website? Do you want them to call you? Do you want them to make a booking? What do you want them to do? So you need to add your contact details, finish and manage your listing. But when you cannot manage your listing if your listing is not verified. So while you're creating your profile, managing your listing means later on, after your profile has gone active, you're able to make changes on it. You can make changes on opening hours. You can make changes. If you've changed your number, you can change it. So if your profile is not verified, you're not able to manage your listing. So when you're creating your profile, you need to set a way in which Google can verify your listing. So when you're sending your, I mean, when you're creating your profile, you can choose either Google to reach you by on email address or a phone number. How do you want them to reach you to verify the profile? Okay, so you can choose either your email, your phone number, or your Google Search Console. There are three ways that Google are able to reach you. So if you have Google Search Console, I know you talked about this in the last session, while you're creating a digital marketing plan. So you know what the Google Search Console is, okay? Or an email address or a phone number. So it's very important that the contact details that are being put here for verification are for the owner of that listing, all right, or a permanent employee. So assuming I'm creating a profile for Cindy, all right, I'm creating a profile for Cindy, and then I put my email address and my contact number. So what about when I leave Cindy and I go, I was just probably a temporary employee and I input my details and I go. So later on, when there are issues with the profile, and you're reaching out to Google for support, and then they're sending details to my email and you're not able to reach me. You see, so there's a disconnect there. So it's very important when you're choosing a way to verify, you input the contact details of the owner of that listing, all right, or a permanent employee, all right. I hope you're all on the same page for that. And then you can choose to verify now or later. So I think the best thing is we are actually working with Google to ensure that we help businesses with their verification. So Google works with other partners. There's Africa 118, there's Opera.com, and then there's also us. We can help you with your verification. So if you've already created a profile and you have issues with your verification, please feel free to, there's a form that Lauren will post in the chat section. Please fill that form. Make sure you fill that form, please. And let us know, fill that form to help us assist you with your verification. But if you have not yet gotten to that place of verification, you can copy that link, right? Paste it on your browser. So later on after this session, when you're getting started with creating your profile, you can create your profile and still use that form for verification purposes. So make sure that you save those two links, all right? Make sure you save those two links. And also, just to let you know, one of the benefits of when you're creating a Google business profile, you get an advantage of free website. So on the left part of my screen, you can see it's called 7 Bets Farm. On the left part of my screen, when you scroll down, you can see home, posts, info, food ordering. When you go down, there's a place for website. You can see just above users, there's a place for website. So I know most SMEs, micro SMEs have an issue with resources. So you don't have maybe the money to get someone to get a professional web developer to develop a website for you. So the best thing with the GMB, you get a free website. You only need to purchase a domain, and the domain goes for around $4. Okay, so you can convert $4 to your currency and see how much it's going to cost you just for the domain. So the domain is like www.impacther.org. That is the domain, because you need that domain. And the domain is very, it's very, it's for your business only, it's specifically for your business. So if my domain is berylsorganics.com, www.berylsorganics.com, no other business can have the same domain. All right, so it's very important to purchase and secure your own domain. Okay, and then you don't even need coding skills to get the free website. Do you understand? You don't even need coding skills to get the free website. So there are templates that are there. You just customize these templates with your brand colors, with your brand themes, and then information about your business. And then when you go live, you get your free website. Do you understand? So also, if you have any, I've talked about verification, and Lauren has posted the link to assist with your verification. And I've also told you that Google works with other partners that assist with verification. There's Opera.com, there's Africa118.com. All right. So you can reach out to them. And I think it's easier, instead of reaching out to them, since you're already here and we're working with you, to fill out the form that Lauren has shared for your verification. So we are going to look at also facts, factualizing the decision that you're going to make. What have has I mean, what are the statistics from previous case scenarios? So it's 2 times more likely to be considered trustworthy if you have a Google business profile. Remember, before your profile is manageable, Google has, before it goes live, Google has to verify it. All right. So that makes it more legit, because when Google is doing their due diligence, they're looking at what your business is about, looking at the information that you've shared. Does it make sense? Are you a scam business or not? All right. So they do their due diligence, and then once you get verified, it increases your chances of, authenticity and having your business look legit. All right. And then there's also 70% more likely to attract location visits with a Google business profile. It's easier. If I go to your profile, I even get directions to your place. I can look at the pin. Where exactly is this business located? All right. Remember, when you're creating your profile, you're also sharing photos. You can share photos of the street where your business is, of the outside of your shop. So if I get to that lane in town or in the location that you're in, I'm able to easily identify your shop. Okay. So it's 70% more likely that you attract location visits with the Google business profile, and 50% more likely to lead to a purchase, mostly because you're considered trustworthy. All right. So for managing your listing, okay, make sure that you're logged in with your Google business profile account, right? That's the only way you can manage your listing. I can't go to LWA's listing and then sign in with my own listing and still want to manage, that profile. I can't. So you have to log in with your Google business profile account to ensure that you can manage your listing. Okay. You're also able to search. You can make a search. You can decide to. So right now you can go to Google Maps and manage your listing from Google Maps. All right. You don't have to go to Play Store to download it. It's not there anymore. So if you have the Maps feature on your phone, or if you don't have it, you can download the Maps feature and you're able to manage your listing from Google Maps. Right. Or you can go to just the search engine. You can go to Google, search for your listing, if it is LWA, Beryl's Organic Shop, and manage your listing from search. So I search for my name, my listing comes up. If I'm the one who manages it, you know, and when I'm making the search, obviously I'm searching with with my Google account, so I'm able to manage it from there. All right. So you'll see a simple menu right above the search results. You get to managing your listing. You can update information. If it's your location, if you've changed location, you can change it. If you've changed operating hours, if there's a holiday coming up and you're going to and you're closing your business at that point, you can decide to update and say, we are not open on this and this holiday. Right, just so that your customers, the people who come to your profile, are aware. All right. And you're also able to view and respond to reviews. So it's very important that you encourage your participants to drop reviews on your Google business profile. All right. So assuming I go to Cindy's profile. I think Cindy's name is the one that's very close to my mouth right now. So if I go to Cindy's profile, right, and I see so many positive reviews and feedback from people, it's highly likely I'll feel like, you know what, I think this business is doing a good job. I can see from the reviews. Okay. So make sure that you encourage your clients to drop reviews. It also helps with your rating. So if I'm looking at maybe choosing two tours and travel companies, and one has a rating of 1 star and the other has a rating of 4 stars, right, I'll obviously choose the one with 4 stars, because I'll be like, this for 1 star, I don't trust it at all. Okay. So it also helps with your rating. And then add good photos. If you have a logo, have the logo as the profile image of your Google business profile, right? If you don't have a logo, it's very important for a business to have a logo. If you don't have a logo, you can go to canva.com. So Lauren will also post the link to Canva. You can go to canva.com. There are templates for logos, and it's free. It's free. You don't even need graphic design skills, right? I know we are putting graphic designers out of the market, but they're laughing because, Canva is basically a basic tool for design. Okay. So just for a simple logo, you can decide to use canva.com and then have your cover photo depict what your business is about. If I look at the cover photo, even without reading your description, I can easily get an idea of what your business does, right? If it's a restaurant, have an image of maybe what is it? Maybe tables, maybe food, something like that. All right. And you need to be posting additional photos. It could be photos of your interior. You can do a virtual tour. You can do product images. So make sure that you're always posting. It's like your social media, like in Facebook or Instagram, you're always making posts on your pages. So it's the same thing with the Google business profile. It's basically the same thing. And if you have problems that you need help, you can always go to support.google.com to get assistance. So I talked about updating your opening hours. It's important that you communicate your hours of operation. So if I want to visit your business, I can just say that, this business closes on Saturday and Sunday. So I need to find time between Monday and Friday to go there. That is if at all I want to make a store visit. All right. So it helps with knowing when your clients can reach out to you. Obviously, I've talked about updating your business information. You need to input, what your business is about. If you already have your website, the link to your website. Remember, there are high chances that, it's 60% visits that you get to your website if you have come from your GMB. That is, if you have both, right? 60% of the visits to your website get from your are redirections from your Google business profile. So you can see the advantage of it. Okay. You can also put appointment hours or appointment links. All right. You can decide to go to the service attributes feature. There's a service attributes feature that you can give additional information. So you can decide to communicate. We offer takeout, we offer delivery services, so things like that. Okay, because it's important. If you're a restaurant, I need to know, do you offer delivery services? Do you offer takeout services? So that I know, what, I don't even need to go to that restaurant. I can just call and make an order and I can get the delivery. All right. So how do you stay competitive with the Google business profile? It helps you make informed marketing decisions. You're able to know. Um, you can look at insights because you get insights. You're able to know the people, how many people came to your profile, where did they come from when they got to your profile, at what time do people engage with your flyers on your profile, with your posts mostly. What do you need to do better? How are you performing vis-a-vis your competitors? So you're able to make more informed marketing decisions. You can learn from the successes and mistakes of others. So if I look at my competitors' GMB and I can see they have a high rating, probably because more and more of their customers are dropping reviews, I can learn from that. I can decide, what, I have a two-star rating. They have a 4-star rating because of this and this. Maybe they are consistent with their post and I'm not. So you're able to learn from successes and mistakes of others. You're able to understand what services to offer to customers. So if I look at my insights and I see that most people are engaging with my video posts more than my static posts, then I'll know that my customers prefer video posts. So I'm able to tweak my strategy to include more video posts so that I can have more views and more engagements with my clients. So you're also able to identify how to stand out from the crowd. All right. And then you get to discover industry trends and customer preferences. All right. So this is just an example of we're looking at two case scenarios of, organizations and their GMBs. So there was Inveli Designs, which was a clothing brand from Cape Town. Okay, I can't pronounce the name, the name of the township. Okay, so Inveli decided to include their business information, product, and they added product photos, So if they had a new design that came out, they added that, they kept posting about it. All right. If they renovated the store, they talked about it in their on the posts on their GMB. Okay. They're able to create regular posts, highlighted new products, if they have prices, discounts, offers, all those things. Okay. And they got the advantage of the free website. All right. And obviously, automatically shared posts on their website. So what benefits accrued from that? So they got 1.5K product views in the first 10 days of their website launch. So imagine on the website, you have your product photos as well, obviously, right? And then people came to your GMB, they were redirected to your website, and they were able to get to make sales from your website. So you can see in the first 10 days what Inveli benefited from the GMB. And then they got to hire 2 more employees. So they created job, obviously. And then 30% of Inveli Designs listing was searching for a category, product, or service. So these people who went to their profile didn't even know about Inveli. They just went online and searched for maybe contemporary African wear, something like that. So they just searched for a product or a service online. And since Inveli optimized their profile, they were able to be visible, all right, to these clients. So there's also Juma Tours. All right. They did the same thing. They added information about their business. They made frequent posts on their profile, right? They updated information on their profile. So what did they benefit? The first thing, 89 listing visits in the first week of listing creation. So remember, I told you with the insights, you're able to see how many people came to your profile. So you can track whether it's working for you or not. They hired 3 employees. 56 of their clients find business via generic searches. All right. So they didn't pay anything. It's all organic. They didn't pay anything for their listing to be visible to their prospects. It's all organic. All right. And when I say organic, I mean it's free. And then 53% of our clients find business listings on search. So these are case scenarios, true case scenarios. They're not imaginary, of how GMB has worked for other businesses before. So, do I have a question? Do I have any question? Anwana says, is coordinate the same as landmark? So coordinates is the latitude and the longitude that basically shows the exact location where you're in, the latitude and longitude of where your location is in. Okay. So do I have any question? Do I have any question? I've only seen one question. I've only seen one question from Anwana. I don't know if we have any. Do I have any question? Let me see if I missed any. Let me see if I need any. No, I don't have any question. Okay, so we'll move on to the next part of our session. We will move on to the next part of this session. Please, if you have any question as we move along, just drop that in the chat section. I'll be coming back to pick them. So you're looking at how you can plan for your digital marketing strategy. All right. Remember the 3 agendas we're going to cover. So now we're going to look at planning for your digital marketing strategy. Okay. So what type of marketing have you previously used? What type of marketing have you previously used? What type of marketing have you previously used? So Carmen, we don't share the recording, but there's a big but. The same link that you joined with, you can always access the recording afterwards. Okay? So you can use the same link to get the recording after the session, even immediately after, just at least to catch up. Okay? So what type of marketing have you used previously? But I think this question is the same as what I asked before, and I had responses. There was word of mouth, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all of those things. So it's basically more or less the same question. So they are different. I know we know about digital marketing, or I think basically most of us actually know traditional marketing more than digital marketing. So under traditional marketing, there's newspapers, magazines, billboards, TV, radio. That is what we mean by traditional marketing. And do you know why? Because you're not even able to measure the impact. So, assuming I run a TV ad, so I go to the TV stations and I pay them to run my ad during prime time. I'm obviously not even able to know how many people viewed my ad. I can't tell, you know, I can't tell who viewed my ad. It's very important to measure the performance of traditional marketing. And you're going to look at, the difference between traditional and digital marketing. And digital marketing is about the search engine marketing. And we looked at this, the components of digital marketing in the last session. The search engine marketing, search engine optimization, social media marketing, display marketing, content marketing, and email marketing. Those are the different components of digital marketing. All right. So on your screen, of course, you can see the search ads, video ads, display ads. All these are forms of digital marketing. What is the difference between digital and traditional marketing? You need to understand the difference between the two. So digital marketing is low cost. I can have $100 and or $50 and decide to want to run ads with the $50. So with digital marketing, it's according to your budget. What budget do you have? Okay. What budget do you have? So it's low cost. Unlike traditional marketing, where like in Kenya, if you have to do like a press release, they give you sizes, and then it's usually like 100,000 Kenya shillings. That's too much. As an SME, where can you get 100,000 Kenya shillings? But even as an SME, if you have 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 Kenya shillings, you can still run ads on your pages. Okay. And digital marketing is interactive and engaging. I can see, when people click on my ad or they comment on the ad, I'm able to know, I can get their feedback, I can talk to my clients. But traditional is non-reciprocal. If I see a billboard, how can I communicate about it? I mean, how do I communicate with the people of that brand? They're not able to get my feedback instant. Okay. Digital marketing has high ROI, return on investments. Traditional has short-term results. You're able to measure digital marketing. I can go to my, if I'm running paid ads on my website, I can look at my Google Analytics account and see, how many people did my ad reach? How many people clicked on the ad? How many people converted? I'm able to measure the performance of my ad. But with traditional marketing, it's a bit, you're not able to measure. And digital marketing spreads fast and wide. If I run an ad on my website right now and it's maybe .com or a .org, people even outside Kenya can see that ad. I'm able to reach people even outside my locality. But traditional marketing, if I'm running, if I've had maybe Citizen TV or KBC TV do an ad for me on their TV station, people in Uganda or Tanzania or Botswana, they're not able to see my ad. Okay. But the thing with digital marketing, it's time consuming. It takes a lot of time. It takes time. It builds up. It builds up. But with traditional marketing, it's just instant. I've paid to appear on the paper. Boom, it's on the paper. I've paid for my ad to appear on TV. Boom, it's on TV, and that's it. Okay. I've talked about the different types of digital marketing: the search engine marketing, social media marketing, display marketing, content marketing, and email marketing. Those are the different types of digital marketing. Search engine marketing is running paid ads on your website. Social media marketing is on your pages. Display marketing could be on either, but actually, display marketing is when you're running ads to appear on different websites, not necessarily your own. So, if you look at maybe these betting websites, if you go to these betting websites, you can see that there are very many ads of different organizations that appear on it. Some are flashing ads, some are pop-up ads, some are banner ads, and display marketing usually works well for awareness. All right. So if you want people to know about your business, you place your ad on different websites, not necessarily your own. Okay. And then there's content marketing. This could be blogs, could be guides, could be infographics. Okay. and then obviously email and SMS marketing. So remember, I said it's also important to look at facts. All right. So 87.3% of searches are conducted on Google alone. 87.3% of searches are conducted on Google. So imagine you're running Google ads on your website. The high number of people that you can potentially reach. Okay, and then 63% of people have clicked on Google ad. So when you pay for when you decide to run Google ads on your website, you're actually paying to appear on the top searches. So if I search for, maybe I'm looking for a camera, maybe a Nikon camera or something like that, and you are a business that deals with selling cameras, and you're running Google ads on your site. So when I make a search for, high resolution cameras, Nikon camera, Canon camera, your website appears as the first listing. And most likely people choose the first. Most people don't go to the bottom of the pages to click on things. You usually choose either the first or the second. So when you're running Google ads on your site, you appear on the first ranking, to appear on the top ranking of the search results. All right. So when you're getting started with Google Ads, the link to Google Ads will be posted in the chat section. So please make sure, Judith, I know Judith is here. Thank you, Judith. So with click on the Google Ads link. So you sign up, and then you want to get started with creating your campaign. Click create campaign. So there's an icon for campaigns. Click on that and then click new campaign and get started. So the first thing you need to do is to know the keywords that you will use on your ad. So you can learn about keywords on Google Trends. You can write this down and look at it later on. You can learn about keywords on Google Trends. You can learn about keywords on Google Search. You can learn about keywords on the Google Ads Keyword Planner. All right. So you use these keywords to come up with your own for your own campaign. Okay. So make sure and it's a step by step. It's not actually confusing to create your own ad. It's not confusing. So make sure that you follow each step as you should. All right. So when you're creating your ad, you need to understand, what is your goal. Is it awareness? Do you just want awareness? Is it conversion? You want people to convert with you? What is your goal? Why are you running that campaign? Okay. And then you decide where to advertise. Where do you want your ad to be seen? Is it Nairobi, Mombasa? You can decide on cities, you can decide on countries. All right. It's all at your discretion. Where do you want to advertise? What is your market? Okay. Create your message. You can see for this person, their message was haircuts and styling for everyone. And then their call to action: book your appointment today. You need to have a call to action. What do you want people to do when they click on your ad? You need to have a call to action. And then you can set up your budget cap. What is your budget? Do you have are you looking to run your ads for, do you have $50? Do you have 10? You can run your ads for as low as $5 per day, for as low as $5 per day. So you can imagine how flexible digital marketing is. And then you go live. So when you're creating your ad, you can also decide to have extensions. There's a place where there's an option for creating extension. So these extensions, you can input the specific pages on your website that you want people to go to. You can have extensions for contact us. So when people click on that, it takes them directly to the page on your website where they can contact you. All right. Or you can have your service page as an extension. So you want people to go to your service page to learn about your services. Or you can have a product page, right? So it depends on the extensions that you want. So we've talked about having your goal. What is your goal? All right. Do you want more calls to your business, increasing visits to your store, drive people? Depends on what you want to achieve. And I think I've actually talked so much about this on this slide. Okay. We've looked at your goal. We've looked at the location. Where do you want your ad to be seen? We've looked at creating your message. What is your message? If you're a college and you're a college and maybe you have a what is it? Maybe you're signing up people for the new semester. Maybe you have a new semester in January and you want people to register. So you can decide January intake coming up. Maybe courses offered could be this and this and this. So what is your message? What do you want to people to see when they see that ad? All right. And then obviously we looked at the budget cap. What amount do you have? Okay. Remember, you can run Google Ads for as low as $5 a day, and then go live. Make sure that people can see you. You have the option of having extensions on your site as well, right? So for that part, do I have any questions? And Wana says, okay, thank you. I think that if I don't have an office, I could use a landmark close to my office or shop as description. So if you don't have a landmark, you can input your office location, your office location. So it's not something close to you, it's where you are. You can include your office location or your home address. All right. So you can't put, because if you use that landmark, that's someone else's location. That is someone else's location. Okay. Okay. So also, if you have, Judith will post the link to the certificate link, because we are sending out certificates for every session. So make sure that you fill out the certificate form with your correct name. What is your name? The name that you want to appear on your certificate. Please make sure you click on that and then you fill in the certificate link. Do you understand? Okay, so we have a few more minutes to go and we will cover the last part of this session. We'll cover the last part of this session. I hope you're all on the same page. So just tell me yes, 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 or with an emoji if we are on the same page and ready to go to the last bit of our session. So if you're ready for us to go to the last bit of our session, please let me know in the chat section. Let me know. Sorry, Felicity. Sorry for that. But remember, you can access the recording after the session with the same link. So if you're ready for us to continue, please tell me yes, 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 no, no. Please let me know in the chat section if you're ready for us to commence to the last part of our session. We're all so quiet. Ruth, I missed you. I missed your name actually, Ruth. I can see you here with us. Hi, Ruth. Tabisile. Okay, Ruth is ready for us to continue. Anyone else? Anyone else ready for us to continue? Tabisile says yes. All right. Please remember to fill in the certificate link. Tini says yes. Please fill in the certificate link. Judy has just posted it. Okay. So we'll move on to the last part of our session, leveraging on social media channels and email marketing. All right. So which social media channels does your business use? I remember I got answers. There was Facebook, there was WhatsApp, there was Instagram, and then there was Twitter. All right. So how can social media help grow your business? And we all know about social media. The best thing is, you're able to generate more sales. So you do a lot of social selling. You post on your pages, you interact with your customers, all right? You're able to get sales, social sales, all right? And then you add value to your brand on how you positioned yourself on social media. You add value to your brand. Your brand gets known for this, your brand gets known for that, your brand gets visibility, you get to add value to your brand and you're able to improve your marketing. Because when you're looking at your Facebook insights, when you're looking at your Instagram insights, you can see, for example, that maybe you made a post, assuming you made a post on Monday morning and you made another post on Tuesday lunchtime and you made another post on Wednesday in the evening. You can see that most people at the Wednesday post got more interactions, more clicks, more views. And then the Monday post performed the least because you posted in the morning. So you're obviously able to know, if I post in the evening, is the best time because I have more people looking at my post. I have more people coming to my page, you know. So you streamline your efforts to make smart marketing decisions. So you don't have to post in the morning if people don't interact with the post in the morning. Okay. So you can decide to tweak that to decide, you know what, I'll post in the evening because that's when I get the most traction. Okay. And then what is the difference between organic and paid? Obviously, organic is free. You don't pay. It's the normal social media marketing, social media posting that we do. That's the same thing. With paid, you pay for views, you pay for actions, you pay for clicks. So when you want to get started with social media marketing, you can go to, if you've linked your Facebook and Instagram, you can decide to run ads via the Facebook Business Manager, right? So you can go to Facebook Business Manager and run your ads there, okay? And then with organic social media, you will only reach your followers and their friends. So you only reach people who followed your page and obviously their friends. But with paid, it appears to people who have previously even shown interest. You can reach anyone. So assuming Tabisile sells iPhones, okay? And maybe previously I made a search on my phone. Maybe I wanted the new iPhone 12, but I don't know about Tabisile's shop. So I made a search on my phone and whatever, I probably didn't get what I was looking for. And then Tabisile runs ad on she's brought the newest iPhone 12, and she's running ads on that product, okay? So since my digital footprints already show that I have an interest on that, it will show up on my timeline. So that's the thing with paid, okay? And then how do you get started with social media marketing? The first thing, you need to identify your target audience. Who are you targeting? What is their age? What is their where are they located? You can even know their preferences. You can target them even according to their salaries. Can you imagine? Their interests, their behaviors. Okay. So you can target people according to whatever category you want. And then you can choose your social media channels. You can decide Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, Pinterest, YouTube. Right now, there's also TikTok. All right. So remember that when you're choosing the channels, you need to leverage on the channels where your target audience is mainly located. It won't make sense for me to be focusing on LinkedIn when I know most of my target audience are either on Facebook and Instagram. So smart marketing, I need to focus on the channels that where I'm able to reach out to most number of people. Okay. And then you need to be posting regularly. People are visual. People are very visual. People like storytelling. So you can decide on posts, videos. You can decide to be, sharing blog articles, infographics. If you can do a live broadcast and do maybe product demos, talk about industry trends, do that. You need to be engaging and consistent. All right. And then how can email marketing help your business? So now we are getting started. Please, I did not feel for the first day. All right. I'm so sorry. So if you didn't feel, I don't know, it's a bit unfortunate. So you need to make sure that you fill the attendance form during the session. Do you understand? Okay, so we'll get to email marketing. How do you get started with email marketing? So there are free platforms. You can get started with MailChimp. If you want to be sending out emails, there's MailChimp, which is free. You can, try and you can Google MailChimp and see how you can use it. You can use that. There are also obviously other apps, other tools that you can use. There's Active Campaign, there's SendGrid, there's Drip. If you have the resources to pay for those, feel free. So with email marketing, you need to build a list of relevant contacts. Email marketing works best with retargeting, with retargeting. So don't send out emails to people who don't even know what your business is about. Zero efforts. That's you're not helping yourself. You're not helping yourself. So assuming let's talk about Tabisile's iPhone shop, Apple shop. So I bought an iPhone from her. I saw the ad and I bought an iPhone from her. She has my details already. Okay. So she decides, you know what, I'm going to start bringing in iPhone accessories. So I'll start bringing in back covers, customized back covers. I'll start bringing in, AirPods. I'll start bringing in screen protectors. So I can send out emails to my previous customers. I have their list and tell them, you know what? Um, there are new products that have come in. I have now these accessories that came in, and I can offer you discounts. Okay. So you're reaching out to people who you already know their interests. Okay. So that's important. You need to have a list of relevant contacts and be reaching out to them, segment them according to their interests. Segment them according to their interests. All right. And then create relevant and useful content. Personalize emails. Dear Beryl, all right. People feel nice when you send me emails that are personalized. All right. Not dear sir or madam. Okay. So send relevant emails, personalize them, and keep them useful, straight to the point. Okay. So tips for marketing when you want to get started with email marketing: segment and group your audience. Segment them, that is, dividing them either according to their interests, either according to their values, their preferences. Okay, you need to understand each group so that you know the information that you're sharing with each group. Keep it simple, don't overcomplicate things, just keep it simple. And then before you send out burst emails to your list, to your email list, test whether it's working. Test on maybe 2 or 3 of employees. Look at the different devices. How does it appear on different devices? Just to make sure that if a client opens the email on their phone or on their tablet or on their laptop, it looks good. Okay. And then measure and open click rate. All right. Measure. You have to measure. You have to see. I sent out 100 emails. What is my open and click rate? How many people opened the email? How many people clicked on it? You need to know whether it makes sense or not, so that you know whether it's working out for you or not. Do you get? So do I have any other question? I think that's the end of our session today. I can't see any question that I missed. Thank you, Judith. So Judith stepped in for Lauren, and she's actually doing a good job. Thank you so much for that, Judith. So the topic for today is using marketing tools and social media to grow your business. So make sure you fill the correct topic. And then I talked about the Google Hustle Academy. The link will be posted again in the chat section. Please sign up for the bootcamp, learn how to pitch your business, learn about the different funding options available, learn about digital marketing. And then while you're waiting for that, you can also decide to, get started with learning on your own. So you feel like, I need to know more about digital marketing, but I don't know how to get started. You can go to learndigital.withgoogle.com and learn on your own, and you even get certified. All right. So learn about all those things on your own. Okay. It's like the Google University. Self-learning, you self-learn. Okay. And also remember to follow us on our social media pages: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Digital Skills for Africa. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Impact Her. So remember to also follow us on our pages. That is the end of this session. Thank you, Tabisile. And then Carmen filled in 2 forms. Please ignore the first form. I entered the correct course for the day. That's okay, Carmen. It's fine. Thank you so much, Tabisile. I hope you all enjoyed the session, and I hope you have a good day. It's 5 minutes past, but I think we are comme si comme ça. It's 5 minutes is fair enough, right? So thank you so much. Goodbye. Have a good day. Enjoy the rest of your day.